Hello, welcome to the FwdProgress Show. I am your host, DeAnna Brown, and I'm here with my co-host,
J-Darius.
We want to welcome you to May.
Ooh, the month of May.
The month of May. I am so excited to jump into these hot topics.
So am I. But what's really special about this month?
Tell me, John. Tell me what's special about this month.
It's your birthday month.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Y'all see the confetti? Woo! It's my birthday. I am so excited, John.
Yeah.
As you know, we've been dealing with my mom in the hospital, right? Mm-hmm. And so she told this one little nurse, she said, "Oh no, all my kids are senior citizens."
Oh. She's just telling it like it is.
Telling it like it is. So I'm feeling it. I got my AARP card. I'm really happy. It's the joy of the Lord. That's my strength, John.
So tell us about our theme today.
I just said it. The joy. It's joy. Joy is our theme today.
Why is joy our theme?
Number one, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Mm-hmm. Number two, count it all joy.
Yes.
You're going to see this little picture of my baby grandson, Elijah. He was about 4 years old, and he was outside playing in the mud, and I came out. He had mud everywhere, and I was like, oh, well, and I turned on the water hose, get muddy, and so he just covered himself in mud. It was so much fun. I mean, there's times that things that could go wrong or just seem disastrous when you find that, laughter is good like medicine.
Absolutely.
And the joy that's always within you is just like whatever's happening, it's going to be all right.
That's right. I love that.
That's why May is about joy.
Okay, so we have May is about joy. What else is going on with the month of May?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Woo! Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes.
We celebrate you. We honor you for the work that it is to be a mother.
It is hard.
But the joy that is.
And that's what it is. That's motherhood for sure. The joy it pains. Again, my mother, Eleanor, just watching her going through this transition. And now she's like a little baby almost.
Yeah.
And it's just the joy of, we did Easter eggs on Easter.
Oh, fun.
Just watching her do it. It was so cute. But mothers, they should be celebrated.
Absolutely.
If your mother is still with you, or if your mother has passed on, you didn't get here without one. Okay?
That's right.
All right. So that's all I want to say about that. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day,
everybody.
Oh, it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Very important.
And our guest coming up today, Cheri Brown.
Ooh, Cheri.
Yes.
I know she's going to be dropping some wisdom.
I'm telling you, she's going to be coming from peace of mind, mental health, and wellness. And I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear all about it.
And then, Nevetta's going to be dropping it.
As she always does.
Okay. All right. I'm just excited. Now, tell me tell me what you have coming up next, because you have the toolbox.
I do have the toolbox. We're going to be talking about how joy and artistry can work together to be successful in whatever vein of artistry that you do. We have that coming up, and we have a special guest in the building.
I know
we just got folks who are just dropping knowledge, dropping wisdom. So we have a special spoken word artist today.
Okay, you're going to introduce him in just a moment.
Absolutely.
So excited. Y'all stay tuned. Check out this video we put together of our mamas. I love my mama. Nobody ever rocked for me. You know that song on TikTok?
I do not.
You got to get with TikTok,
I really
John.
do.
They got a senior citizen section, okay? I love it. We'll see y'all in just a second. Hello, it's me again, and I am here with my Dee Ruffin original from Bow Inertia. Oh my goodness, let me tell y'all, I think this one is from the Sassy Church Lady collection, okay? The ribbing at the top, the bow, it hides all those parts, but Miss Dee Ruffin, y'all check her out. Here's her information below. Bow Inertia, this is my little bag right here, y'all. All right, We'll see you later on the Forward Progress Show.
Hey everybody, J-Darius here, and the theme of our show is joy. So today I want to focus on keeping joy at the center of your art. Using joy to motivate your passion, to fuel your artistry. How can you use joy to fuel your artistry? Number one, remind yourself of why you're doing the things that bring you joy. Everyone loves, pursuing their art, pursuing the things that make them happy. Maybe you need to focus on a song that you've been working on, that you've created, you wrote, you play the instrument, and how that brings you joy. Or maybe you look at one of your art pieces that you painted, you drew, something that you wrote, focusing on that, and let it remind you as to why you're doing this art in the first place and what kind of joy it brings you. It's important to hold on to these memories because you want to deposit them into your personal bank. You want to deposit them into your artistry bank, let's say, because we need those positive feelings for times when things get rough and you're going to have to withdraw some of those positive feelings. Maybe you got involved in a bad deal that you didn't know much about and it just left you in a bad spot. Could get you really down. Maybe you're struggling with something that's trying to steal your joy that you're so passionate about in your artistry. Go back into your bank, withdraw those positive thoughts, and keep that joy as it fuels you to your next place in your artistry. Lastly, use joy to motivate you. It can be really difficult when you're pursuing your dreams. You're going out on faith and really pursuing the thing that makes you the most happy. Use joy as a motivating factor. Remember when you were on stage and you finished singing, performing, dancing, that rush that you get, that immense joy that you have. That's what you want to hold on to. Maybe you saw someone in the crowd, you saw their smiling face as you were performing your piece. That's the thing that you want to hold on to push you to your next level, to your next performance. Let that joy fuel your passion. Let it fuel your art, because those are the things that we're most passionate about and we want to continue to do. So let joy fuel you today. I'm excited to share these tips with you and excited for our theme of joy today. We also have a very special guest today, a spoken word artist who is going to show you how joy fuels their passion. Let's give it up for Mr. Tony Polanco.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Polanco. I'm a rapper, poet, author, and actor, and I live here in San Antonio, and I have two pieces I wanted to share today with FwdProgress. First one being Transnational Tears from my project, Verses from the Diaspora, my original book of poetry in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. I'm the product of third generation inter-American migration and the son of cultural complication. So try to empathize with this constant frustration. Have you seen my political, social, economic situation? Oppressed by federal legislation, so equality exists only in the imagination. I'm a transnational seed created by international relations, but still the state doesn't understand my reason to exceed geographical limitations. Do you see my reason for this internal ambition? If not, let family deportation serve as a confirmation, further complicated by majority interests as a justification. I'm a transnational seed created by international relations, but state still cannot see my reasons to exceed geographical limitations. Still, USCIS, ICE, CBP, TSA, they can't understand it. So allow this African Hispanic to explain the life of an African Hispanic. Thanks in your Bethencourt, for the seed has been planted. Throughout the Americas, this Afro-descendant is racing. Similar to the art of Picasso, but this is Polanco's determination. So if society still can't understand it, allow these transnational tears to paint the perfect illustration. Another piece I have is for all the mothers. Nobody be here without women. And, as a young black man, I was born and raised by strong black women. So this next piece I dedicate to all the women in the world. Regardless of Mother's Day, we should celebrate women every day. No hay nada que compare con la mama africana. Si por eso yo recuerdo las lecciones que me enseñaba. Yo prometo que la historia no está olvidada. Estas palabras están dedicadas para las mamas africanas. Every day I give thanks. So who needs Mother's Day? So I gotta give grace for sacrifice you made from Shreveport to LA. Only poetry can explain. So I understand the man I am is due to black women. Sounding straight from the soul. I wrote this poem so you know. An Afro-Latino straight from Virginia Road. I appreciate the women from which I was raised. No hay nada que compare con la mama africana. Si por eso yo recuerdo las lecciones que me enseñaba. Yo prometo que la historia no está olvidada. Estas palabras están dedicadas para las mamas africanas. My name is Tony Polanco, and thank you for allowing me to share my art today. You can find me on Instagram at Passport Polanco. That's Polanco. Also on Facebook, Tony, Tony, Polanco, Polanco. And I have a few performances coming up in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you.
Good and peaceful morning to you. How are you?
I lost another assistant. Keisha caused me nothing but sorrow. Lisa stole everything that wasn't locked down. And it was Dennis the distraction.
This time, let God send you the next person through the door.
Oh, brother. Oh, thank you. Let me in. Uncle Sammy, can we come in and get ourselves together so we can find somewhere to stay since somebody decided to burn our house down? Oh, hey, now we in the hashtag family business.
We are not in the hashtag family business. These are church people, right?
Reveal your glory, console grace.
Snap your fingers, wiggle your hips, clap your hands, take a dip.
Are you a singer?
No, ma'am. I'm a musician. I play the trombone.
Trombone? Is that like the horn set? I'm not too familiar.
It's the long horn that slides back and...
Okay.
Oh my God! Rita!
Who is that trick you have laid out on my studio floor?
Something's wrong with your mama.
Oh, I get it. It was for your own good, Nefkin. God's in control, Nefkin. God has a purpose and plan for your life, Nefkin. God is gonna protect you, Nefkin. But no one protected me from a stupid name.
I mean, you've been looking out for our family, and that might be the definition of unconditional love.
Today I left my troubles at the door. 'Cause today
Just remember, life is best spent with people you love.
fighting for joy, love, and
We'll get through this, all right? Because we are the Rays, and we'll keep our praise.
That's it. Hallelujah.
shine. 'Cause today I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. If the sun sets you free, you're free indeed.
And welcome back to the FwdProgress Show. I am here with my special guest, Miss Cheri Brown from Peace of Mind, Mental Health and Wellness. Thank you so much for being here, Cheri.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so glad, I know her, okay? So y'all, she was on our last show. She played Grandma Emma in The Rays. So we have a relationship, right? But the main thing, you're here because we have Mental Health Awareness Month this month. And I want to talk to you about just the seriousness and just a lot of different things when it comes to health and wellness, right? Self-care being one. So tell us a little bit more about your journey in health and wellness. Mental health and wellness.
Oh my goodness. Before I do that, I have to say, first, in the film, I was your mama.
Yes!
It's Mother's Day.
Oh, happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Thank you.
I love it.
We was just playing at that point. But
yes,
I love it. And I want to applaud you. I'm truly, if you were my child, I would tell you, I'm truly proud of the accomplishments that you have done here in San Antonio. So for you as a mother, me as a mother, anybody out here who's listening to us, if you are a mother, a grandmother, an auntie mother, a Mr. Mom mother, whatever kind of mother you might be, the neighborhood mother.
Yes.
Pat yourself on the back, please.
Come through.
Okay? And happy birthday.
Thank you.
I think we need a dance.
Oh,
it's a birthday.
It's my birthday.
Come on
It's my birthday.
now.
Yes.
It's a wonderful month.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful month. Mental health is difficult.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate you taking the time to let us speak. On behalf of Peace of Mind, Mental Health, and Wellness, we thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is one of those topics that we don't normally talk about.
Right.
Especially within the African American community.
Yeah.
We don't want to discuss that we have problems.
Why?
You know, I mean, if you grew up in the church, we're just going to pray it out of you. Whatever it is,
Hallelujah.
You're a sinner and you need to quit, and that's it, and we're done. There's no more discussion.
Okay.
So sometimes we miss it. And I personally, I love working with spirit-filled people, spirit-minded people, conscious people. And I'll say to them, look, you go to church and get fed. Please don't be upset with your pastor if they tell you, he or she may tell you, you don't need a therapist. Please let your pastor know, I have studied the word. I am a student of many things, life. As a human, we are searching for answers.
Okay.
And so for me, I'm saying whatever works. But sometimes it's therapy.
For me, it's prayer and therapy. We work together, Cheri.
Okay.
I'm telling you, as a person who has my own mental health issues, then I definitely depend on prayer, and I definitely depend on therapy. And meeting you, I knew you were a therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell y'all.
Uh-oh.
Having friends as therapists is such a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
You know, they help you. They help you because when you're in crisis, I think I asked the question, why don't people come? And we were talking earlier about how it feels to be in crisis and being able to identify it.
Yes.
And then asking for help is really hard. It's
Absolutely.
really hard.
But you've already paved the way because you just said I have some issues.
Oh, yeah.
So now anybody can say, I have some issues. It is normal. People, listen to me, please.
Yes.
It's normal to have issues.
Yes.
Everybody is struggling with something. Case in point, it's May. We're honoring mothers. What if your mother was drinking, wasn't there because she was working 2 jobs because dad wasn't there?
Yeah.
What if you never knew? This is a hard month for a lot of people. So
Definitely.
I just want to say, part of my work is inner child. I will
Yes.
help you reparent yourself.
Oh, good.
Help you give back to yourself the things you didn't get, because chances are great you're searching for other people to give you what you thought you needed and still disappointed because you're not getting what you want because you aren't ready to receive it.
Did y'all hear that?
I'm
Did
just
y'all hear
saying.
that?
I'm just saying.
Ooh, come on, talk about this inner child, because I think a lot of times when that inner child has not even been addressed or healed, as adults, we operate out of that inner child, right?
Absolutely.
And you say, that's just the way she is, or that's just the way he is. Where we could get some tools and some understanding when we understand our mental health. We say issues because it make it
Yes.
sound.
Yes.
Our diagnosis or our differences.
Right.
When we understand those, then we can get these tools.
Okay, now you triggers me with
Come-
so many
come
thoughts.
on,
Listen,
come on.
What do we tell children? Shut up, be still.
Yeah.
Well, how can I tell you? If you tell me I can't talk.
Come on.
We grow up learning how not to speak our truest feelings. I'm hungry, I'm sad, I'm mad, I'm happy. Would you look at me, feed me, love me?
Wow.
Just a little bit. So we have to learn. And I do want to say that I am one of 4 of the therapists there. And we have bilingual therapists, we have young therapists, we have old therapists, but don't get the young therapists wrong. They've been in it for more than a minute. We are experts at what we do, and that's helping children, helping families, helping individuals, helping couples, you name it. There isn't a problem that we can't address.
You know, another problem that you guys are addressing is helping women in business.
Yes.
I mean, like it's small and it's by invitation only, but it was very comforting to know that there are other people that are in business, CEOs, bosses, if you
Yes.
will, but still need help and self-care.
It's in my heart. I want to influence the influencers, because these women are out doing things in San Antonio and internationally that there's a lot of pressure.
It is.
A lot of pressure. And behind the scenes, there's sadness. There's a whole lot that comes with responsibility. So I'm just pouring into the group what I feel they need, and then the connections happen and people get to doing more things and creativity is born. So
I love it. I love what you're doing, Cheri. For me, watching you is encouraging because you go for it.
Yeah.
You go for it. I mean, you are a model. I saw you model at Texas Urban Fashion Week, an actress, a writer, and within the mental health space. I mean, I think it all works together for your good.
Absolutely.
And it really gives you a well-rounded perspective of people.
Yes, I love that. I've worked cradle to grave.
Wow.
And that's the thing for me. I just study people.
Yeah.
I study people. So I want to be present. I want to be helpful. But I'm just one person. So the more people I teach, the more people affect others.
Because it's so important to have representation in this field as well. Right?
True.
We were talking a little bit about, sometimes you can't, your 45 minutes gets wasted when you're trying to explain your vernacular, right?
Right.
And so when she said you have multicultural people in at Peace of Mind, yes, they do. And so we're really excited to have you here. I want you guys to come back. You'll see their information on the lower thirds here.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Cheri, for joining us. This conversation goes on and on, you guys, just because May is, May, that's my month, and it's mental health awareness. Who the poster child, okay? But just because this is only 1 month, it doesn't go away.
That's
It
right.
is always. So check up on those strong friends. Check up on people you don't think, present as having mental health challenges. So check out Cheri and the other practitioners there at Peace of Mind, Mental Health and Wellness. It shows up sometimes. But thank you so much again, Cheri, for coming today. I really, truly appreciate
Just
you.
one more thing. I want to do it real quick. This is for everybody. You can check yourself. Have you stopped smiling? Have you stopped laughing? Have you stopped dancing? Have you stopped doing the things that you love to do? Warning, time to talk to somebody. We're here for you.
I love it. Again, you can go from dream to screen, page to stage, and you can make forward progress at any age, even with mental health issues.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Now let's cut to this video.
Never met a stranger. Here we go.
And it's beautiful in here. And that's one thing that Black Business San Antonio loves, is the fact that we can expose, promote, and show support to our Black business owners.
Guys here today, thank you for coming out and see us, and thank you for this opportunity for the exposure. It's unity in our community, and we should all stick together because together we're strong.
Exactly. Women supporting women. Hi, this is Pat Whitfield. Never met a stranger. Never met a Zoe. Say hello, Zoe. This is her mommy, her fur mommy, and the owner of
Elite Mobile Spa.
And what do we do there?
We come to you and we do massages, facials, spa parties, hair, makeup, everything. So you don't have to go to a salon. We will come to you.
Maria, what are we doing today?
Well, you are joining the Art of Four Art Initiative, and they are out here to do the Community Paint Day. This is in honor of being awarded 2 murals for Creek walkways.
I call this piece Rise, and it's in representation of the Middle Passage and how we were stolen from our lands, and most of our people chose the sea over slavery. You can find me at Art by One on Instagram.
Happy to see all of this. We have another artist here that I need to talk to. Oh my God. Jocelyn's in the house.
Commemorating the first AME church that was here, founded by the first generation of freed slaves here in San Antonio. You can find my work at jocelynvan.com. And you can follow me on all socials at Jocelyn Van Taylor.
Never met a stranger. She's not a stranger anymore. Thank you. Never met a stranger.
Thank you for tuning in to the FwdProgress Show. My name is Nevetta King, founder of Expanded Root Counceling, and it's time for our mental health moment. The theme of our show today is joy. One of the first things that came to mind as I thought about joy is an old song that my mom would sing from time to time, and it said, "Joy bells keep ringing in my soul." My next thought was, what can I do, or what can we do for that to be our reality? Joy is defined as the feeling of great happiness and pleasure. If you are a Christian, you understand joy to be a deep inner sense of contentment, satisfaction that comes from knowing and trusting God. Experiencing joy is a choice, and when we choose correctly, it can lift our mood and improve our overall well-being. Here are a few things to consider concerning joy. Joy can be found in simple pleasures such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing your hobbies and passions, as well as expressing gratitude and mindfulness. Joy can be found in the beauty of nature and in the love of family and friends. Joy can be found when we spend time in prayer, worship, and reading and studying God's Word. Joy is a positive emotion, and joy is also a fruit of the Holy Spirit. I like this part. Joy is contagious, and it can spread to those around you like a ripple effect in our immediate surroundings. We can also experience joy during difficult circumstances, knowing that God is with us and He is working all things together for our good. When joy escapes you, and when joy escapes me and seems unattainable, let us remember that it is okay to ask for help and support. All of us at one point or another must embrace obstacles to reach the next stage of joy. So remember, you are not alone. Now, I want to encourage you to be intentional about cultivating joy in your daily life. Let us choose joy today and every day, no matter the circumstances. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be filled with joy. I read a quote recently that said, "Joy is not in the things, but it is in us." So from today on, let us find joy in the ordinary. We cannot cure the world from sorrows, but we can choose to live in joy. It only takes 21 days to build a new habit. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by choosing joy. I look forward to hearing how choosing joy impacts your life. And you can tell me your story by emailing me at nevettaking@expandedroots.com. Also, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Again, it's at Expanded Roots, and you will be able to receive encouraging words during your week. Back to you, DeAnna.
Thank you so much for joining us here on the FwdProgress Show. We want to thank our guests, Tony Polanco and Miss Cheri Brown. Thank you so much for joining us today, because May brings the joy, okay? Don't forget that. And thank you so much for your birthday wishes, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And you remember, you can go from dream to screen, page to stage, and you can make forward progress at any age. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.